What's up, dudes? Wade Universe? You're Matty Diddy Geeky and Nerdy, and welcome back to a Batman the Animated Series episode review slash retrospective on this time episode 2, Christmas with the Joker. Establishing basically the relationship between Batman and Joker that they had for a long period of time, especially since Joker first appeared in Detective Comics and was so popular that he moved over to Batman #1. Christmas with the Joker can be described as basically insanity, but brought to basically the point. Because this is the first time that we ever seen Joker brought up in a line, but also it's for explaining that Joker and Batman have had a long history together. It's Christmas time in Gotham City, as well as Arkham Asylum, where Joker escapes from a Christmas party at Arkham Manor and basically escapes from the Wormwood. So it's up to Batman and this time Robin in his first appearance to stop them. This is the first time that we ever heard Mark Hamill as the Joker, but it would not be the last, seeing that Mark Hamill was only to voice the Joker a few times after replacing Tim Curry. And I'm with Walter at Channel Awesome about this. I kind of would like to see what Tim Curry would have sounded like as Joker. In regards, I do love Mark Hamill, but it kind of makes me wonder what Tim Curry would have sounded like if he would have reprised the role as the Joker. With that out of the way, we also established that Robin and Batman had already been in together for probably a couple of years. And so, if you follow comic book logic, Batman was only active for something like 3 years before Robin was invented and basically came into being because of what happened with Batman. So, in a sense, this kind of would make sense if like Batman went solo for maybe a year or two, and then all of a sudden brought Robin along. Lauren Lecter is in his prime form as the first appearance of Robin, and really does so capturing that spirit of Dick Grayson that I really know and love. Basically, not the quiet Robin, he's always one who had something to say, which in turn kind of brought my character of myself to life. So we also get to see more so of Batman working together with Robin, but also an uneasy Batman for the most part. Especially especially after realizing that nobody's gonna be doing nothing during Christmas, especially if Robin tells him, but Batman still having a doubt deciding whether Joker will be a parent or if he will just leave people alone for the holidays. That being said, he doesn't actually do that and kidnaps Summer Gleason, Commissioner Jim Gordon, and also Harvey Bullock. And in this joke, they use a lot of bad jokes from Joker because, well, Joker uses a pretty ton of bad jokes, including giant robots, a giant spring Joker, and a mounted gun on top of a science center. Yeah, the old Batman, the old Superman animated series, anybody from way back in the day? I think it's what it was a reference to. In regards, the episode sort of ends on a weaker note where Batman captures Joker by hitting him over a vat of acid, in a turn of event that basically this is how the Joker came to be in Batman mythologies. Nonetheless, Christmas with the Joker is a great episode, but to me it feels like sort of a lackluster episode. While yes, we get the infamous Mark Hamill voice for Joker, we don't actually get to really hear that much from Kevin Conroy's Batman, often being mostly for the most part quiet and not having that many roles, so to speak, throughout the episode. I don't know if it was because they were trying to make Mark Hamill shine in the spotlight by giving him most of the roles throughout this episode, and also showing off the talent of Lauren Lecter, but beyond me, kind of weird not to hear Batman basically do this for most of the episode. But again, we're setting up the great and famous, design for the Joker as well, and would become the well-known one that was used in Batman Master of the Phantasm, the movie that basically everybody knows. And in regards, I do have to say, Christmas with the Joker is in fact a really good one. We even get the world-renowned singing of Mark Hamill's Jingle All the Way with Batman Smells and Robin laid an egg. So basically, they're also setting up that Joker was in the Batman mythology even when Robin joined. So with that being said, how long that Joker's been active for Batman is kind of well apparent by this point, but we never get any establishment throughout his character's history. No Red Hood, and nothing that says otherwise. Robin even makes a good point that Joker doesn't have a family. Technically speaking, he does. But if you know the long history of the Joker, you would know that his father used to abuse him something awful, and his mother was not only a drinker but also a drug user. So Joker's family history is not exactly where it should be. Also, this is my basically Joker because this is a Joker who doesn't care how many people he kills. He doesn't care how many people get injured. He doesn't care how many lives are lost. All he cares about is going after his Batsy, and that is definitely brought up here, including ending on a very chilling note of Joker laughing maniacally while in Arkham's mental institution, basically understanding and realizing that this is the same Joker, but his mind has completely snapped. Again, Christmas with the Joker is a great episode, but to me, kind of also a lackluster one. I'm not saying that it's bad, but in order to the stand up of other episodes that were basically world renowned and famous, including the Cold Heart, this one is not exactly, or Heart of Ice, I mean, this one is not exactly on par with the other one. Next up is To Live with Fear, including the first starring of Jeffrey Combs as as Scarecrow, who is, in my personal opinion, is my favorite Scarecrow, and also my least favorite design of Scarecrow. But we'll get more into that later on today. So join me for part basically 3 of this episode recap and revamping as we take a look at To Live with Fear. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you are liking these episodes by telling me in the comments down below. And if you have any recommendations on if I should do this longer or just look at specific episodes in between, I will be sure to try to help you. But until then, this is Lady Universe signing out and saying that I'll see you later with the episode recap of To Live with Fear.